Hello, welcome to Tuxedo Cat's 6th podcast. I have a very special guest in the studio with me today. This is Miss Becca. Say hello, Miss Becca.
Hi.
Becca is, I'm going to move your mic a little bit closer to you.
Okay.
Becca is 8 years old. You just had a birthday, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
When was that?
January 23rd.
January 23rd, so about a month ago. Did you do anything fun?
Yes, we went to Cirque U. It was February 9th. We went to Cirque U, and 8 of my friends showed up. I'm not naming names because I don't want to be rude.
So smart. Well, Becca joins us today because her grandparents are off at Disney World,
Yes.
so she gets to spend the evening with me. And so we're here in the podcast studio a day early. We're normally here on Fridays, but it's Thursday, and we're going to have a little fun. So this is Becca's first podcast. This is my 6th, so we're working together on this. So, Becca, is there anything in particular you want to talk about?
Kind of school, because I've been there like 3 years.
Tell me about it.
So first of all, I want to thank all my teachers, because I like all my teachers. They're all so nice. And every year I end up with my best friend, Lindsay. She's always in my class. We're always together.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So you get to hang out on the regular together every year, huh?
Yes.
So Lindsay came to your birthday party too. So do you get to see any of your other friends, or is it just Lindsay who happens to?
It's some more people, because most of my friends from last year, they got into Cambridge, because we were the first grade Cambridge, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So most of our students got into Cambridge.
Yeah.
And some other students did, but the majority of the class was Miss Mulhern's class from last year.
Oh, so okay. So a lot of your friends have kind of moved into
Yes.
Mr. Witherspoon's class with you. Very nice. And so today is Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Tell us what you learned today in school about Valentine.
So we learned how and all the stuff that Valentine's has been started about.
You want to give us a little short story? You don't have to go into detail. You want a little brushing?
So there was a guy named Valentine who did not respect the law, because the emperor wanted more soldiers, but he didn't get it anymore because they didn't want to leave their wives and their kids. So the emperor made all marriages against the law.
Yeah.
And Valentine, he still helped people get married. So
That's
people would get arrested. So finally he got arrested, but the guard would do stuff for him because of his daughter.
The guard would do stuff because of his daughter?
Because she was born blind, and he kind of wanted her to learn a little bit of like stuff that you would learn in Sunday school.
Yeah.
And he helped her so she could see again.
And what happened?
The day that came to kill him, it did, and he wrote a note for that little girl, and at the end he said, "From your Valentine."
And so that's where it began.
And then once he was killed, he was buried near a church because he was a
saint? No. Did he work for the church?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Oh, nice. I didn't know that until Becca told me, so she taught me something today on this very special day. So we learned a little bit about Valentine's.
Yes.
Did you guys do any exchanging of your Valentines with your classmates?
No. It was more just open a bag, see who brought this, and whoever bought it that would stand up, pass it around to everyone, and then you would sit back down and wait for more treats.
Nice. How much did you get?
The same amount everyone in our class did.
Well, how much is that? Like a handful? 2 bags? Halloween status?
Kinda,
yeah. Yeah, you got. Oh man, you got a lot of candy. Well, we'll do a little at a time.
Yeah.
Becca and I are walking around downtown Concord, and we went to downtown Donuts, and tell them what you had.
I had a classic.
She had a classic. What was on the classic?
Pink. It was either icing or frosting. I think it was.
Yeah.
And different color sprinkles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what kind you got.
I got a Tutti Frutti, which is lemon icing. So it's yellow icing with Fruity Pebbles cereal on top. Very, very tasty donut. And we had that after we went and got a little Moe's, Southwest Moe's. You had a quesadilla.
Shout out to Moe's. Their quesadillas are great.
Little backstory about Moe's. Becca's dad, David, does not like Moe's.
This is no offense. I still like Moe's.
Well, tell us why you like Moe's. What is it?
It just tastes so good.
Is it better than your dad's quesadilla?
They're tied.
Oh, good answer. So you like Moe's, and your dad does not like Moe's,
He
but
does not.
But
every time I drag him there, he gets the earmuffs.
He gets the earmuffs, and that's coincidentally what I had as well. Great minds think alike, right?
I think he gets more toppings because I think you got less toppings than he did.
Yeah. I didn't get any meat. I got a veggie earmuffs. I would imagine he got a lot of protein.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he got like chicken and all that stuff on his.
Yeah. And then we were the only ones at Moe's, so we got the whole place to ourselves.
Until some other people came.
Oh, naturally. So some
it was
other
when
folks.
we're almost done.
Yeah, there was a switch over between the two shifts, and so we got to see the night shift coming in. Man, she was not happy. She did not want to be there.
She did not.
No. But she made it in there, and she got to work. And then we got, what else we do?
We went to the downtown donuts, and then...
Man, I think we talked about it all.
Here.
Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go across the street where my studio is, and I'm going to show Becca some new chairs that I got. I got some new rugs. Some rugs that we can throw paint on, obviously. We're going to use it to protect the floor. Tell them about what happened last Friday.
Okay, so she used, what was
a felt blanket.
A felt blanket, and she was doing acrylic paint, and it bleeded through, and now we have acrylic paint on our carpet. And we had Stanley Steamer come out, but he got most of the splatters out, but there's still like one section where they couldn't get it out. And my dad has a 5-year warranty, but it does not cover paint stains.
No, it doesn't.
So now we have to get a big rug.
Now we gotta get a big rug to put over my paint stain in the middle of the carpet.
Yes.
But we haven't let it ruin our spirits, though, have we?
We have not.
We've still been doing all right, dancing and whatnot.
Mhm.
But so I got all these rugs for my studio space, which it has hardwood floors, but all the same to protect the floor.
She's renting one, so might be good to not get paint on the floors.
So how'd you know that I'm renting the studio space? How'd you know that? Talk to me about that.
We've been in close conversations where I honestly do not really know.
Yeah.
I just know that you rented the space. It's come up like 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So I just know you rented it because you didn't buy it.
That's true. I don't have enough
you
money
have
to buy
a roommate
it. I had a roommate, and then she moved out.
Yes, as soon
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Yeah.
By the way, your artwork is good.
To Cynthia?
Mhm.
Tell her.
I did.
Well, you aren't. Well, Cynthia, that was for you. Becca likes your artwork. Yeah. And some of Cynthia's artwork is displayed all throughout HB5, which is where this podcast studio is, across the street from the art studio.
I've already seen 2 paintings that Sylvia did. Let's tell Cynthia how good we think they are.
Yeah.
All of them 1 to 10. I give them both a 10.
Both of Cynthia's paintings get a 10 from Becca. I also give them a 10. She's got a large, 6 foot by 6 foot square canvas, which for anyone who paints, that's a very big surface area. And she's got a really lovely painting. As soon as you walk up the stairs, it just hits you in the face.
It's so good.
Yeah? Well, tell me a little bit about what you like about that painting.
I like it's like, Cynthia, this is a shout out to you. That it's like one color and then another color. It's kind of just so cool. It just hits you in the face when you're walking up the stairs. It's so cool.
I enjoy that kind of artwork as well. I think she did. You have a good eye on that.
Yes.
And so we're going to go over and get your artwork from my studio that you made.
Yes.
You want to tell the people about what we're getting?
We did a paint pour. When was it?
About a month ago.
A little while ago.
Yeah.
And we bought this unicorn thing. I love unicorns.
A little wooden cutout in the shape of a unicorn.
And we did a paint pour on it. So I did a paint pour on a canvas and on a wooden unicorn cutout.
Yeah. What colors do you use?
Blue, pink, and purple.
Yeah.
Blue is my first, pink is the second, purple is the third.
Unicorn.
Those are my favorite colors.
Unicorn colors.
Yes.
So speaking of unicorns, that's our family name, right? Because your dad and your last name is Cornelius, like the town.
I've actually been to Cornelius.
Oh yeah? What'd you do there?
To be honest, it was a very cloudy day that day, so it was pretty gray. They have a bunch of antique shops. That's what I'm gonna say.
Did you love it?
and Granddaddy took me antiquing.
Did you love it? Yeah? You must love the gin mill. Do you? Do you love the gin mill?
I don't really know what that is.
It's that antique store that your granddaddy and grandmother and me and your dad have taken you to before. A very big antique store. Like a big warehouse.
It's near us though.
Yeah, near us.
It's hot in there.
It is hot in there. It's stuffy. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff and it's stuffy.
This is something of my opinion, so if you hear me, I'm not being mad.
Okay.
I think they should have a bigger light.
Yeah.
Instead of kind of a dinner light.
How come?
I don't know, because when I was little, every time Daddy had the lights very dim, I wanted them up. So I asked Daddy if I could switch them, so I went up.
Yeah. And so if there's anything you could say to help improve the antique mall, it would be a little bit more brighter lights.
And a little cooler.
And a little cooler, yes.
Because once we were a onesie there, and I didn't want to have to unzip it and tie around my waist, because I wanted people to see my unicorn. So I was like dying of heat that day.
Is that the day you wore your onesie? Your
Yes.
unicorn onesie?
That's why I don't wear that thing
hot
in public again.
It's hot. So Becca has a unicorn onesie, and then her dad, David, and I both got one for Christmas. So now we are the unicorns.
But I'm the different one because they have two, but I didn't get the same one that they got. So now I'm the chick.
She's got a rainbow one, and ours is gold.
Mane.
You got a rainbow mane
And tail.
and a tail. And ours is white mane and with some gold on the fur.
Gold stars.
Gold stars. And so we are called the unicorns because the last name is Cornelius.
So we take off the corn and we put it right.
Take off the. You take the corn.
Then you put it after the N and unicorn.
That's right. And a little play on words there.
And our mascot is Bear, so go Bears!
Go Bears! The family mascot, right?
Yes, our family mascot.
Because David's a big bear. He's just and then you're the little cub, and then I'm the mama bear.
I'm the little cub.
And then we have some adventures, and during the summer we put on a live feed of the Alaskan bears.
Uh-huh.
Right now they're hibernating, so there's
so
we can't watch them.
And we have nicknames. My dad's is Boo Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Katlyn's is Boo Wanders.
Boo Wanders.
Because when we're in store, she wanders off.
That's
so
true.
So I have to stand next to her to make sure she doesn't wander off. And mine is Boo Junior.
Boo Junior. Sometimes some other nicknames that we've given you is Captain Stallings. When she's trying to go to bed. She's Captain Stallings. She's very good at that. Toots McGee.
No, that's you. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. That's either her or my dad.
All right. We got Dad on the phone. Dad, you're on speakerphone here at the podcast. It's TuxedoKat.Productions Studios. Hello?
Dad. Wait, Mom.
Hey, you're on. Hey, say hi to the people.
Hi, people.
So we're wrapping up here a little podcast, and I'm not sure where you are. We can meet you at home, or we can meet you here. Whatever, up to you.
You broke up a little bit. It sounds like you're still there. You can stay there. I can meet you there, or meet you at the house.
Yeah. Are you just leaving work?
No, I'm pretty close to work. I was definitely going to stop by and take care of Gracie.
Well, we'll meet you at home. We'll wrap up here, and we'll come home.
All right, copy that.
All right, we'll see you in a few.
Love you.
Love you. So, before we end this fantastic 6th episode with special guest 8-year-old Becca, I want to tell a fantastic story of this one time Becca told a really great joke. So,
I tell the story.
Well, let me build it up, and then you can say what you said, okay?
Okay.
So the three of us, David, me, and Becca, it was a Sunday. We were driving through Concord, which on a Sunday is kind of dead.
Yeah.
So we were driving through,
Downtown Concord.
if anything's open to get some breakfast. So we're seeing everything's closed. All the restaurants are closed. All the shops are closed. Everything's closed. And then we pull up to a stop sign. There's some construction going on the right. And Becca says,
I read a sign that says, even the sidewalk is closed. I said that because the sign said,
sidewalk closed.
Ahead.
Yeah. So Becca, from sitting in the back of the car, looked out, saw a sign that said sidewalk closed, and she said, even the sidewalk's closed. And we laughed and laughed. Man, we had a great time laughing at that.
And Katlyn keeps on trying to steal my
joke. I'm not going to steal your joke. That is your joke.
You keep on trying to use it, though.
I keep bringing it up because it's hilarious. I do tell everyone about it, but I give you all the street cred you need, because that is your joke. I did not pull that one out. You have the gift of delivery. That's what I'm gonna say. You know how to tell a joke and make people laugh. That's the same thing your dad's got. Yep. And with that, we can go ahead and sign off from today's episode. You want to go ahead and say hi or goodbye or anything real quick before we end?
Bye. And peace out.
All right, that's Becca saying bye and peace out. This is Katlyn at TuxedoKat.Productions, episode 6. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, we'll have Jane the guide here. I have to talk to her and get her on this calendar. If not, you'll just have me. All right, everybody, have a great day.